والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم. قل رب زدني علما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ثم أفيضوا من حيث أفاض الناس واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم. صدق الله مولانا العظيم. So continuing with the ayats of the Manasik al-Hajj, and in the last sitting we talked about Muzdalifah, the Mash'ar al-Haram, and today we're going to talk more about how the ayat refers to the Wukuf in Arafah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala basically says something to this effect, that then proceed, afidu. So this afidu, proceed is kind of like flow, and it's a mass movement of humanity. And those who have been in Hajj, they've seen that. And it's a huge amount of human beings which are flowing along like rivers. So proceed, in that fashion from Arafat towards Muzdalifah, in haythu afadha an-nas, from where the people are proceeding. So what is the context here? The context here is that the Quraysh, who, because of historical significance, them being the custodians of the Kaaba and historical events that took place there, eventually took them to the level of the chieftains and the Sadat of the Arabs. And they were recognized as the leading authorities of the entire Arab nation, because of the fact that they were considered Ahlullah, and in the Haram, and different miraculous things that took place in the course of history. In any case, so whatever happens to a human being or to a people, it's the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not their intrinsic wealth or their intrinsic superiority. So what happened is that the Quraysh started thinking themselves, in other words, it went to their head, where the Quraysh were Ahl Allah or Ahl Haram, and we're above and beyond the rest of the people. And as a result of that, so they wouldn't stay in Arafat, because number one, they didn't want to be with the rest of the people. Number two, they used to say that we are the people of Haram, Ahl Haram, and we don't leave the Haram. And Muzdalifah is in Haram. Arafat is related to the Hudud of Arafat, is the Hudud of Haram. So they said, no, we don't leave the Haram. We're Ahl Haram and we don't leave it. So we're going to stay in Muzdalifah and let the rest of the common people, stay in Arafat. And so, this obviously was an expression of arrogance, which is totally juxtaposed to the whole theme of Hajj. The whole theme of Hajj is we're all one insaniyat, we're all one human community. And this is, manifested by, taking off all, who's got designer clothes and who's got, rags. Everyone has two pieces of cloth. So who's the king and who's the sweeper, who's the employer, who's the employee, who's the rich, who's the poor, who's the, high in status, who's the low. It's all, wiped out in Arafat. Basically throughout the Hajj, particularly in Arafat. And Arafat is that, the manifestation in this world of what's going to happen on the day of Qiyamah. Everyone's standing there hoping for the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who are you and what are you and where did you come from and what you have? That's over. So that is supposed to, that is the spirit of Hajj. And this is the spirit that gives that sense of equality and that sense of one humanity. And in this context, and in this auspicious place and this auspicious time, the Nabi gave this announcement that, no Arab is superior to a non-Arab, no white is superior to a black, except taqwallah. So therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reprimands Quraysh, say, no, that's not happening. That's not the way it is. You remain with the rest of the people. Be part of the rest of the people. Be part of this exercise to erase this arrogance and this thoughts of Jahiliyyah and continue and be with the rest of the people as you are part of the rest of the people. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends with Astaghfirullah, Inna Allah ghafurur rahim, and seek forgiveness. You seek forgiveness, so also repent from their sins and their misgivings and ask Allah for forgiveness. Allah forgives them, and it's as though they had no sin upon them in the first place. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq to visit His house and perform His auspicious rites. وبالتوفيق لله تبارك وتعالى. وآخر دعوانا